Hi guys, I'm Level Cap with some more Battlefield 3 beta footage for you. This video I thought I would try something a little different from my previous two, where I'm going to show you an entire round that is uncut, but will be fast forwarded in some sequences. Now I'm going to try and edit and get another video out today, which actually has some Caspian border gameplay footage in which I was able to get into a helicopter. So if you guys are excited about Caspian border and want to see some of that gameplay, stay tuned. I will have a video of that shortly. And I also have some clips of UMP action, a unlock that you get at level 16, and I'm really excited about it because I love the UMP in Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I think it's just as good if not better in Battlefield 3. I really like it, so I'll be doing a commentary on that as well. Now this whole round I am going to be kind of camping with the sniper rifle. The way I see it, there's basically two strategies as a defender on a rush map. One would be covering one of the MCOM stations or setting yourself up in a position to cover both MCOM stations. And the opposite is to try and go out further into the attacking territory and kind of run around Rambo style and eat up the enemy team's tickets. So for this one I'm going to be camping for the most part, covering my spawn points, but I will venture forward a little bit closer into the attacker territory. Now this video is also a response to something that somebody said in the previous round. There's some level 18, which is a pretty high rank in the beta so far, and he was talking about how the recon class really sucks, and I thought I would make a video response to that because I just tear it up this round. I finished first on the server. I think I'm 22-1 this game. It's disgusting. I even get called a hacker at some point in this round, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I really doubt there's hacks available for Battlefield 3 yet. I think PC players are just so used to using that as a cop-out to why they're getting destroyed. Now, in case you didn't notice, I am using the SVD again. I already did an SVD video, but this gun is just so good. I find myself using it all the time. It's my favorite weapon so far. It's just too freaking accurate. And I've got one of the early holographic sights on it, and also the forward grip on the gun, which is supposed to improve the recoil. Now I think I'm about 10 kills in already. I've destroyed like their entire right flank. Sure, I'm being a camping bitch, but you know what? If that's what works, then that's what you do on a rush map. The fact is, players are going to do what is the most effective tactic, and if camping is the most effective tactic, then that's what you're going to do. Now, if you want less camping in your gameplay, the Conquest mode in Battlefield will provide that. It doesn't make a lot of sense to camp in Conquest. The objective is to run around and keep capturing new control points, and camping isn't that effective of a technique in that. You will get it every now and then, but it's a much more mobile gameplay. Where in this, the defenders basically need to camp, and the attacking team needs to rush. And that's how this gameplay works, and that's how it's always going to be. When I play rush, I always get killed by campers, because that's the most effective tactic. Now that's a good example of how not to use the flashlight. The flashlight is great for close quarters, terrible at long range. It basically just tells your opponents exactly where you are and to shoot at this bright light. Now in close quarters, it's so blinding that it's very hard to focus on anything and figure out what's going on, and by the time you do, you're usually dead. And I plan to show you some good clips of that in my next video, and just how effective the flashlight on a rifle can be in good close quarters combat. Another thing you might have noticed this round is that my teammates don't display their names above their head. That is a bug right now. A lot of people are getting that. I'm not really sure what's causing it. I changed my graphics options once, and then all of a sudden my teammate names went away. And that might not be the biggest problem, except this match is friendly fires turned on. So that's resulted in a lot of team kills for me. But luckily none this round, so I can at least look like a good player for a little while. Now I'm going to let the rest of this video speak for itself, And in that time, I'm going to start to talk to you about one of the bigger problems with the beta, which is the bugginess and the unfinishedness of the game. And that's been a really big topic on forums and a really big topic everywhere. People getting so mad about how many bugs there are in this game. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, this is the beta, it's supposed to be buggy. And I agree, and I know that. But I've actually been involved professionally in the game testing world and the game developing world. And I know what state a beta is supposed to be. A beta is supposed to be a feature-complete product that still has bugs. And in a game this complicated, the beta should be mostly about tweaking. Like adjusting weapon damage, adjusting speed, maybe shifting spawn points, that kind of thing. We should be in the balanced stage of the game. Not the, oh, everybody's falling through the ground all the time. The game is crashing constantly. The squad system isn't even complete yet. I mean, the problems in this are really significant, and luckily the only one this round that you will see is the fact that the names aren't there. But I've been having so many bugs that you should not be seeing in beta. Like, very serious bugs. So I have to say, I am worried. It's not the final product, but EA only has a month to fix all these issues, and I just don't know how they're going to do it. Especially when they have issues so serious of like major collision issues with things falling through the ground all the time and getting stuck in buildings all the time. I'm worried, but I'm reserving judgment until the final game comes out. I just hope EA can deliver. Now, I have a pretty good feeling that the state of the game right now is due to the fact that EA is trying to beat the Call of Duty release date, and because of that, the game basically isn't going to be finished when it comes out. That's my theory. But I hope this doesn't get you guys down. The game is still really good. I'm looking forward to playing all the new maps. And as long as EA can patch the game and get it up to a full complete state in the long run, I will be happy. So I hope this didn't get you guys down. And stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be showing you some good UMP footage and some laggy Caspian border footage with a helicopter and a little bit of jet. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Level Cap signing off.